Hello, Sweet Tooth here. I hope your day is going well. Hakuna Matata! Welcome back. Let's play some more Danganronpa. Back to the trial we go!
Danganronpa.
That's good enough. I'm trying to get Asahina. Anyways, back to... not the investigation. Phase 14. No. Phase 12 of Chapter 4. Class trial. Perfect. Are we done with the repetitive crap? You lied to us, plain and simple. You dirty, dirty liar.
だってこの足跡を見る限りだと朝比奈さんが科学室で取った行動は
If you look at the footprints, your movements in the Kim lab are obvious.
粉末がまき散らされた後に科学室にやってきてそのまま直接 A の棚に向かった
The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A.
つまりあなたは C の棚には行かず A の棚だけで何かをしたみたいだ
So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
だからそれは
Well, you see?
なんだこれは
What the?
どういうことだ何が起きている
What the hell? What's going on here?
それに朝比奈さんの証言でおかしいのは足跡の件だけじゃないわ
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account. What?
それを説明する前にまずは新しい証拠を提出させてもらうわね
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
新しい証拠だとバカなそんなものがあるはずない
New evidence? Impossible! There can't be.
あらその証拠をくれたのはあなたじゃない
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me. I did?
さっき戸上くんから受け取った毒薬の瓶の中にその証拠が隠されていたわ
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me.
こんな大事なものに気づかないなんて致命的な見落としをしたわね
I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
言ってみろそこに何があったというんだ
Just say it already. What is it you think you found?
私が見つけたの
I found this. A bottle. Huh? A piece of glass.
瓶の底の方に紛れ込んでいたわ
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle.
戸上くんが粉末を飲んでくれたおかげで隠れていた破片が出てきたみたい
And the hidden clue was exposed thanks to you ingesting the powder.
おかげで謎が解けた感謝しておくわ
I couldn't have solved the mystery without you, so thank you for that.
なんだその破片は
But what is it?
そう戸上くんにはまだわからない
Well, you still don't realize. Well then,
大義君あなたの代わりに答えてあげて
Makoto, why don't you explain it?
僕が
Huh? Me?
ナエディ言ってみろその破片が何だというんだ
Fine, if you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass. Bum, bum, bim, bum, 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 bim, bum, bum. Yep.
それって娯楽室の窓ガラスの破片だよね
It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
窓ガラスだと
The window.
僕が割った娯楽室の窓ガラスも薄水色だったしだから間違いないと思うよ
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that, so I think that must be it.
そうね間違いないわねでも間違いないからこそ変なのよ
You're right, it must be. Of course, that leads to another question.
どうして娯楽室の窓ガラスの破片なんかがこの毒薬の瓶の中に紛れ込んでいたのかしら
How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
俺の何がおかしいの？
What's so strange about that?
おかしいよ。だって朝比奈さんの証言によると
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
毒薬の瓶は化学室の A の棚に置いてきた。朝比奈さんはそう言ってたはずだよ。
the bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina?
それなのにあの毒薬の瓶の中に娯楽室の窓ガラスの破片が入ってたってことは
And yet somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
朝日奈っちの証言は嘘ってことか
Then everything Hina told us was a lie?
本当は毒薬の瓶は娯楽室にあったんだよ。
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room.
少なくとも娯楽室の窓ガラスが割れるまで、つまり密室が破られた時まではね。
It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked.
そうでないとあの瓶の中に窓ガラスの破片が入っていたことの説明がつかないよ。
There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
そしてそれは密室が破られた後で化学室の棚に戻された。
And then once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab.
逆に現場に落ちていたプロテインの容器、あれが娯楽室に持ち込まれたのは
Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there.
おそらく密室が破られた後に、つまり大神さんが死んだ後だったはず。
It had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
待て、話が飛躍しすぎだ。
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast.
確かに毒薬の瓶は密室時の娯楽室にあったのかもしれん。
I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked.
だがプロテインの容器が持ち込まれたのが密室が破られた後だとは言い切れないはずだ。
But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked?
それに大神が毒を飲んだのは毒が入ったプロテインの容器を渡されたからだろう。
We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right?
プロテインの容器が現場になかったとすると大神はどうして毒を飲んだんだ。
If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
そうね、その説明をしておかないとね。
You're right. We do need to explain that.
だけどその前にみんなに一つ確認しておきたいことがあるんだ。
But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
確認って
Huh?
そのプロテインの容器に関してなんだけど、
It has to do with the protein can.
大神さんの死体を発見した後、誰かあれを蹴飛ばしたりしなかった。
After Sakura's body was discovered, didn't anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
何の話だ。誘導尋問か。
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
いいから答えて。
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
身に覚えがないな。
Well, no, not that I remember.
僕もやってないよ。
Yeah, me either.
俺じゃねえぞ。
Not me.
同じく。
Same here.
私も蹴飛ばしてないけど。
Yeah, me either.
そう。これで分かったわ。
Okay, then that settles it.
やっぱりあのプロテインの容器が持ち込まれたのは密室が破られた後だったのよ。
That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
いい加減にしろ。なぜ言い切れる。
But come on, how can you say that?
俺にわからんことをなぜ言い切れる。
How can you know what I don't know? The reason she can say that is because there's evidence. Proof that someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was opened. Uh-oh! Dun dun dun!
間違いない。あのプロテインの容器、密室が破られるまで娯楽室にはなかったの。
じゃああの容器は密室が破られた後に持ち込まれたのか？いや、そんなはずはない。あれはずっと娯楽室にあったはずだ。もちろん密室が破られる前からの。
Got it.
それは違う。
現場に落ちてた容器の周りにガラスの破片が散らばってたのは知ってるよね。
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
お前が割った窓ガラスの破片だ。それがどうした？
Of course, it came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
あの破片が散らばってたのはプロテインの容器の周りだけじゃなかったんだ。
Those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can.
あの破片は容器の下にも散らばってたんだよ。
We also found pieces underneath the can.
なんだと？
What?
ガラスの破片が容器の下にあるってこと
This proves it.
プロテインの容器が置かれたのは窓ガラスが割られた後ってことになるよね。
It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken.
密室が破られた後ってことだよ。
So it had to be there after we got into the room.
そうか。
I
そういうことか。
see. So that's your explanation.
さっきキリギリがあの容器を蹴飛ばした者がいないかと聞いていたのは。
Kyoko, earlier, when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
破片の上にあったのは誰かが容器を蹴飛ばしただけかもしれない。
if that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
そっか。その可能性を前もって潰しておくための質問だったのね。
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
おかげではっきりしたでしょ。
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it?
密室時の娯楽室にあったのは毒薬の瓶だ。プロテインの容器はあの部屋にはなかったのよ。
As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison and not the protein can.
だけどそれらは密室が破られた後に入れ替えられ、その結果
But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a
プ
result,
ロテインの容器が娯楽室に置かれ、毒薬の瓶が化学室に置かれることになったの。
the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
だとすると、大神が毒を口にしたのはなぜだ？
If that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison?
毒の入ったプロテインの容器を受け取ったからこそ、あいつは毒を飲んだんじゃないのか？
I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
いや、そうじゃなかったんだよ。
No, that's not why.
きっと大神さんは毒薬の瓶から直接毒を口にしてしまったんだ。
The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
密室時の現場にあったのは毒薬の瓶だけとなる。それ以外の可能性は考えられないわね。
Precisely, she was alone in the locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
大神は毒と知りつつ、その毒を飲んだということか。
You're saying she drank it, knowing what it was?
そんな馬鹿げた話が。
Such a ridiculous fiction is
あってみる。それが
exactly what happened.
話してみろ。
Then tell us already.
いや、話してくれ。
Sorry, please tell us.
まず最初にはっきりさせておかなければならないのは
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing.
密室時の娯楽室にあった毒薬の瓶。それを化学室の棚から持ち出した人物についてよ。
We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
朝日ナッチが持ち出して、オーガに渡したんだろ？
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
苗木君はどう思う？
What do you think, Makoto?
これだ。僕は大神さん自身だと思う。
I think it was Sakura herself.
殺されたオーガチンが
自分で毒薬を持ち出したってこと？
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself?
何言ってんの？そんなわけないじゃん。
What are you talking about? There's no way!
いいえ、大神さんが科学室に行っているのは確かよ。しかも毒薬のある C の棚にね。
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab right to the section full of poisons.
嘘だよ。そんなの嘘だよ。
You're lying. Stop lying.
なんでそんな嘘言うのさ。
Why? Why would you lie like that? So we definitely went to section C. Uh-oh.
そんなの嘘だよ。何言ってんの？違うもん。犯人は私だよ。やめて言わないで。そんなの嘘だよ。違うもん。苗木のバカ。そんなの嘘だよ。何言ってんの？違うもん。犯人は私だよ。やめて言わないで。そんなの嘘だよ。違うもん。さくらちゃんが毒薬を持ち出した証拠があるの。
これで証明するよ。朝比奈さん、大神さんの足の甲に黄色い粉末が付着してたのは知ってる？
Ina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
足？
It did?
この黄色い粉末だよ。確か科学室の棚の前に撒き散らされていたのも。
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab.
黄色い粉末だったよね。
That powder was yellow, wasn't it?
つまり大神さんの足の甲に付着してたのはあの科学室の粉末だと考えられるんだ。
So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
でもどうして科学室の粉末なんかがオーガの足に？
Wait. So what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
しかも足の甲って。
And it was only on her instep, right?
あの粉末が撒き散らされた時、大神さんがその場に立ってたからなんじゃないかな。
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled.
大神さんこそが C の棚で粉末を撒き散らした張本人なんじゃないかな。
So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura.
大神さんがあの瓶を落とした時、彼女は粉末が撒かれた方向の反対側に立っていた。
When Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing,
だから直撃は避けられたけど、
which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself.
その際に舞った粉末が彼女の足の甲に付着しちゃったんじゃないかな。
But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep.
そう考えられるはずだよね。
Is there any problem with my thinking?
じゃあなぜ大神さんは C の棚に行っていたの？
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place?
毒薬を取り出す以外は考えられない。
The only,
あの棚にはそれしかないんだから。
the only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
違うよ。私だよ。私があの毒薬を。
No, it was me. The poison.
だって
Because
犯人は私だもん。
because I killed her.
違う。君は犯人なんかじゃない。
No, you didn't kill her. The one that killed Sakura. The connection between Sakura and the poison, the unsolved mystery of the locked room. There's only one way to explain it. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself. Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
信じらんない。I can fly する以上に信じらんない。
確かに信じられない。いや、信じたくないけど。
I can't believe it either, or rather, I don't want to believe it.
でもそう考えると、全ての辻褄が合うんだよ。
But when you really think about it, everything matches up.
大神さん自身が毒薬を取りに行き、そしてその瓶から毒薬を口にしたのは
Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room and she drank it.
自らの命を絶つためだったから。
Also, she could end her own life.
そして解けない密室の謎。 解けなくて当たり前だったんだよ。
That explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room. The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
きっと彼女は邪魔が入るのを防ぐためにあの密室を作ったの。
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did.
大神さんはその密室に持ち込んだ毒薬を飲み、そこで息絶え
She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath.
た。そしてその毒薬の瓶は密室が破られるまでは娯楽室に転がっていたけど、
And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it.
密室が破られた後、ある人物によって娯楽室から持ち出されてしまう。
At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room.
朝日奈さん、あなたね。
That was you, wasn't it, Hina?
すべては捜査のかく乱のため。そうなんでしょ？
You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you?
大神さんの死体を見つけたとき、あなたはドアの入り口付近に立ち尽くしたままだった。
When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door.
その理由は、あなたはすでに大神さんの死を知っていたから。
Because you already knew Sakura was dead.
その入り口付近に毒薬の瓶が転がっていたから。
And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
朝比奈さんが毒薬の瓶を拾ったのはあの時だったんだよね。
That's when you picked up the bottle, right?
死体を発見して驚いている僕と死体の反応を確かめていたキリギリさんの目を盗んだ。
I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
それに今思えば、その後の朝比奈さんの行動も何かおかしかったわ。
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room.
あなたはみんなを呼びに行くと言っていたけど、
You said you were going to go get everyone else.
本当は容器の入れ替えを行うために科学室に行くのが目的だったんじゃないの？
But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it?
そして科学室に行ったあなたは すぐにプロテインが保管されている A の棚に向かった。
Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept.
そこで娯楽室から持ち出した腹の毒薬の瓶にプロテインの中身を移し替えると。
There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison, and you grabbed from the rec room.
腹のプロテインの容器だけを持って科学室を後にした。
When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can.
そう考えればあの足跡に辻褄も合うはずよ。
Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
その後急いでみんなを集め、そして娯楽室に戻ってきた朝比奈さんは
When you were done, you gathered everyone together, and once you were back in the rec room,
みんなの視線が大神さんの死体に向けられている隙にプロテインの容器をこっそり現場に落としたんだよ。
while everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground.
あの時気づくべきだったのか。
Honestly, I should have noticed.
本来の朝比奈さんなら誰よりも真っ先に大神さんの死体に駆け寄るはず。
You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body.
本来の朝比奈さんならあの状況で大神さんの死体から離れるわけがないんだ。
The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
大神さんは自殺だった。
So, Sakura committed suicide.
朝比奈さんはその事実を隠すために一連の偽装工作を行っていたのよ。
In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation.
死の真相が隠せるなら自分が疑われても構わない。あなたはそう思っていたはずよ。
As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death.
だからこそあれらの証拠をあえて現場に残したままにしたんでしょ。
That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right?
粉末に残った足跡が入れ替えた後の毒薬の瓶、それらの重要な証拠をね。
The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison. Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
朝比奈は自分が犯人と見せかけるために偽装工作をしていたというのか。
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura? That's what we've been saying, Miyaka! Thanks for rejoining the party. You're about like 30 minutes late. No.
朝比奈さん、もういいんだ。終わったんだよ。
That's enough, Hina. It's over. It's not. Nothing's over.
終わったんだよ。
It is.
いや、終わらせなきゃダメだ。
Actually, no. You're right.
もう終わらせなきゃダメなんだよ。
We have to end this properly. Closing argument. Uh-oh. Well. Oh, what the? That's weird. Okay, I think I almost got it. Here we go.
これが事件の全貌だよ。今回の事件は大神さんがある人物たちを娯楽室に呼び出したところから始まったんだ。呼び出されたのは葉隠君、深川さん、戸上君の3人。呼び出された3人のうち最初に娯楽室に向かったのは深川さんだった。深川さんが一足先に娯楽室に行き、ある場所に身を潜めたんだ。娯楽室のロッカー、深川さんはその中に隠れたんだよ。そして大神さんが娯楽室に入るところをロッカーの中から見てたんだ。次に娯楽室にやってきたのは葉隠君だった。そこで大神さんに殺されると勘違いした葉隠君は取り乱してしまい、思わず娯楽室にあったモノクマボトルで大神さんを殴りつけてしまったんだ。大神さんを殺してしまったと思い込んだ葉隠君は慌てて偽装工作に取り掛かった。テーブルの上にあった雑誌に大神さんのダイイングメッセージとしてある人物の名前を書いたんだ。深川、つまり深川さんの名前を書くことで彼女に罪をなすりつけようとしたんだよ。だけど当の深川さんはその様子を見てたんだよ。隠れてたロッカーの中からね。深川さんはすぐにロッカーから飛び出し、捏造された雑誌を棚に隠した。だけど彼女はそこでミスを犯してしまったんだ。そのミスっていうのは、彼女は雑誌を棚に戻す際上下逆さまの状態で戻してしまったんだよ。その直後、目を覚ました大神さんを目の当たりにした深川さんは大神さんの出血を見たせいで気絶してしまった。それによって彼女はジェノサイダーショーへと人格交代したんだけど、そこで目を覚ました彼女も血まみれの大神さんを見てやっぱり取り乱してしまった。そして葉隠君と同じように手にしたモノクマボトルで大神さんを殴打したんだ。これが大神さんの頭部に2つの傷があった理由なんだよ。大神さんを殺したと思い込んだ彼女はすぐに証拠隠滅に取り掛かった。自分が割ってしまったモノクマボトルの破片とクイーンのモノクマフィギュアを処分することでね。こうして大神さんは同じ凶器で2回も殴打されることになったわけだけど、でもその2回の殴打の後でも彼女はまだ生きていたんだ。じゃあ大神さんの本当の死因は何だったのか。それは大神さん自身が科学室から持ってきた毒薬だったんだ。彼女は娯楽室を密室にし、誰も入れない状態にした上で毒薬を飲む。息絶えたんだ。 そしてその死体を僕らが発見した。死体を発見した僕らはドアの窓ガラスを割ることで密室を破ったんだ。でもその時すでに大神さんが自殺したことを知っていた人物がいたんだよ。その人物は娯楽室に落ちていた毒薬の瓶をこっそり持ち出し、そして僕らが見ていない隙にプロテインの容器を代わりに置いたんだ。そうすることで僕らの疑いを自分自身に向けさせようとしたんだよ。今回の学級裁判も間違った結論に導くためにね。そしてそんな偽装工作を行った人物こそ朝比奈さん。
Was you, Hina?
これが今回の事件の真実だよ。
That's the full truth of the case.
大神さんは自ら命を絶ったんだ。
Sakura took her own life.
朝比奈さんはその事実を隠すために
And you
自分が
claim
犯人だなんて言ってたんだよね。
to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
それが真実だと。
That's what happened?
だがナイリ、どうしてお前が
But Makoto, how did you
どうしてお前ごときがそこにたどり着けたんだ。
how did you manage to
俺がたどり着けなかった真実に。
how were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
それは
Huh? Oh, well, I mean,
まだわからないの？
you still haven't realized.
人間は計算や損得だけで動くわけじゃない。だからこそ人間は難しい。
We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated.
あなたはそれを理解していなかった。だから真実にたどり着けなかったのよ。
That's what you don't understand, and that's why you couldn't solve this case.
ね、言ったでしょ。
See? Didn't I tell you?
人の感情というものを軽んじている。いつか足元を救われる。
When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end. A? One of those was a C.
こらこら、これでオチがつきましたみたいなムードになってるけどさ。
Okay, okay, I think we can all agree that you made your point.
お前だったら忘れてない？ま
Yep.
だ投票タイムが終わってないよ。
I know, we're all gonna vote.
そ
Calm
うだ
down.
ったわね。
Oh yeah, that's right.
本当に忘れてたの？
You seriously forgot?
テンション下がるな。
I feel my energy draining out of me.
でもさ、こういうのってお決まりだからさ、一応やっとかないといけないんだよね。
Well, whatever, you don't really have a choice anyway, you just gotta do it.
じゃあ、面倒かもしれませんけど、お手元のスイッチを押して投票してください。
Maybe you don't want to. Please grab your lever and cast your vote.
投票の結果、黒となるのは誰なんでしょうね。
So who will be chosen as a blackened?
その答えは正解なのか不正解なのかどうなんでしょうね。はーい。
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
僕の存在って
Okay, we're done here.
なんだと
So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. There's still one thing I don't understand.
おい
Tina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
どういうことだ
And yet you... Why did you do that?
ひねえぞ
Yeah, we almost died there.
何それ
Because... That's exactly what I wanted! What? I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's why.
死ねばいいんだよ。
I couldn't let her be the only one that died.
あららららら
You don't mean you were gonna take all of us with you? We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes. Or serious? That's...
何それ
You still don't understand. Let me explain. You realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's... I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and...
ね
Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
許せん
You tried to protect me, but because of me,
許せんぞ
my closest friend got hurt. Sakura.
我は
Because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault, which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't. Don't you see how dangerous that is?
あ
Don't worry, I just want to talk to them.
でも
Talk about what?
ね
Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you,
朝日奈よ
Nina, please don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
あいつらは
They're friends. Friends that hit you in the head. She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you'd just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet...
どうして
And yet... You trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding. Don't stand there and call it misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her. Do you have any idea how desperate she was, seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's how far you'd pushed her. Sakura, what happened to you? Hina, you came. Wait right here. I'll help you out. Hina. Huh? I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that? I have a favor to ask. A favor? I'd like some protein. Could I ask you to... Yeah, you got it. Just hang on, I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she had asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized. I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf, Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late. She had weaknesses, just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness. That's normal. And yet, you all blamed her. I tried to protect her, and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. We killed her. All of us. We pushed her into a corner, and we murdered her. People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. That's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this. I'm sorry to interrupt right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but... It's just taking so long! I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died? What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? You have an opinion on what her suicide note meant. Of course I know what she was thinking, because her and me... Well, what I'm really trying to say is... Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this? What is that? Isn't it obvious? A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. What? But Hina already. Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby. This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room. What? Then... You lied to me? Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit. I can't help it if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little... I'm not filthy, I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Heck, and even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process. Okay, and scene. Cut! So then, what did she write in her real suicide note? I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice. But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place? And isn't it just so unfortunate killing yourself? It's just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness. Give me the willies. Could you get on with it, please? Okay, geez. Talk about a buzzkill. Alright, here we go. I am. My good friend, Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish. As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here. It was our first night in this strange school that the mastermind came to see me. You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool. You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for over 300 years. I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch, so even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things. However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind. And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder. They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate. However, as I lived here with all of you, as long as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken. Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything, I cannot betray those who would call me their friend. That's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura... Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic? Or just moronic?
だが皆が我を恨むのも当然だ。すべては我の弱さが招いた結果なのだからな。
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness. I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
それがお主たちを裏切ったことへの罪滅ぼし。そう思っていた。
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind. But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
事態は我の力だけでは収まらなくなっていた。そしてそれこそが
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me.
黒幕が我の裏切りを公表した本当の目的だったのだ。
Which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal. My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
だが、それもすべては我の責任。
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well. I have an obligation to get this situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I would do as I was told and commit murder.
ただし、我が殺すのは
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is
我自身だ。
myself. If the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. And my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I am willing to give up my life.
お主たちにはその価値がある。我の命を懸ける意味がある。
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning.
お主たちがどう思おうと、我の大事な仲間に他ならないのだからな。
Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends. I've never had people like you in my life. Then Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us. She wanted to stop us from fighting, to protect us.
そう。
She didn't end her life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
でも、
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
朝日奈よ。最後に謝らせてくれ。
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially. The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
我らは憎しみ合う敵同士などではなく、協力すべき仲間同士なのだということをな。
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible.
朝比奈よ。お主は何としてでも生き延びてくれ。仲間と共に生き延びるんだ。
Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else.
必ず生き延びるんだ。
No matter what, just survive.
しょうがないな。
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless.
おっと。
She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyways. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one. She deserves all the blame. Everyone, blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste. Hmm? Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together. Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred. I don't blame her. I can't blame her, and nobody can blame Hina either. What? Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered, because the one we need to destroy is you, nobody else. What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to work. But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember? Your enemy is each other. He's absolutely right about that. Ah, lovely Byakuya. You understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt about those are the rules of the game. Which is why I am bowing out of the game. Huh? Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others had cast aside their fear for this game. There's no point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it. What's going on here? Now I have only one thing to look forward to. And that is heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks it can control me. Byakuya, does this mean? Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism. If that's what you're thinking. Well, now can you say that Sakura's death had no meaning? How boring. But nothing good can come out of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time. The fun time? Anyway, let's forget about that good for nothing backstabber and get back on track. It's a moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time! Wait, but Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead. You're not gonna... Is it me? Oh, heavens no. Just because the Blackened is dead doesn't mean I can just sub in whatever old student I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the bear times one rule. But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste. So for my special punishment, I've prepared a special guest. Special guest. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time! You suck, man. You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk. Phew, that really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say for post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at. And I'm all about that grilled goodness. Fried, broiled, give me a break. Color, the smell, the succulence, grilled is where it's at. I realize how dangerous it could be. Still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. After Ego's words raced through my heart and soul, my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. Bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you! That was my friend! How dare you kill him? Huh? You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball? Shut the hell up. It wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend. And you killed him. Is this what you call animism? Where a soul dwells within all things, even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. He was trying to find things out all sneaky. So you finally noticed him. Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all going to play out from the start. What? You knew and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge? Well, I mean, the data in that laptop? It was, I guess you could call it a gift from me to you. Or maybe more like a reward, in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult. So of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal. So I had to do a little, reformatting. I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. And for that, he was killed. Yeah, the punishment time has made me feel 1,000,000,000 times better. Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this. Holy moly, you are super mad. Like, just unreasonably upset. Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript. Postscript? Yeah, there's still a little bit more left of Sakura's note. Huh? Do I have your attention? Okay, then here we go. Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina, there's something I'd like to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of this school. What? A clue? I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here, and so I've learned one thing. Which is, The mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word and we would have been hip deep in spoiler territory. Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today. What? You can't just stop at the most important bit. Makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? Makes you so mad you don't even freaking know, huh? That's the whole point, stupid. Is to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's note. Like I'd ever let any of you greaseballs have it. But... sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this? What is it now? There's one last line in the note. Let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what, and that's seriously it. Huh? Wow, what a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die? She'll fight you. Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say? Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, you know? Maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long, think hard. Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. What was that all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school. The mastermind did something to us. Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over. What did you do? What did you do to my body? What? Yeah. The mastermind did something to our bodies. But what are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? If we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off and the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not really totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. Can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Ooh.
So the class trial is over and Monokuma's gone. So now, what do we do? What else is there, other than to head back up? Oh yeah, okay, let's get out of here. But, I think I must still feel responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat. I would never have lost to that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Willis? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out. Shut up. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once. Okay, see what you mean? Then I'll try. Totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag? What? I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master. What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him? Sleazeball? That's right, I called you a sleazeball because you are a sleazeball. Apparently you still have a death wish. Oh, more biting sarcasm. No wonder you don't have any friends. Stop fighting with Master, you're making me jealous. I want to abuse. Give and take. Me! I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. And so Sakura's class trial came to an end. We returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. The story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night stuck up on us. Stop sneaking up on us, night.
校内放送でただいまより間もなく食堂ではではいい夢
Yeah. Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, down into sleep. I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep. Except last night. But the night still wasn't over for me. Really? A voice. I could hear a voice. Wake up. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from deep slumber to hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead. Kyoko? Yes, it's me. Huh? Kyoko? I said yes. So Kyoko's here. Wait, what? In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here? I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door. It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It's unlocked? Are you serious? Always. Yeah, and you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it? 3 o'clock in the morning, of course. 3 a.m. Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? I don't know, ma'am. I don't know. So late, what happened? I have a favor I need to ask. What's your favor? Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? And Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered. The data center on the 4th floor. What? I'll meet you there. Without another word, she was gone. What the? The words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? But I thought it was locked. Okie dokie. I made my way into the after-shower school and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? Put my hand through the door with a certain amount of force. Didn't open. Tried again, but must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? Data center on the 4th floor. Oh, whoa, what are you doing up, mister? Yeah! Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Oh, well, You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But I can see that. You don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself. You look like you might break in any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know? Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now?
ちょっと
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko?
お前もか。
Now you too?
お前ら。
Whatever, the two of you, just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
そうね
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. What?
ね
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
え行きましょうか
Don't worry about it, let's just go. Okay. Yeah, go on, get out of here. Shoo, shoo. So we left and went back to our rooms. And
じゃ
then,
あね
so goodbye. Hold on. Listen, what was all that about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked, and then she shows up late, and we leave without checking a single thing. What's the whole point of that?
ふう
Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation, just like always, but...
じゃあね
Well then, good night. Sure. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave...
戦場むくろ
Makuro... Ikubasaba. Ikusama. I don't know how to say that. What? Kyoko's right next to me, once again whispering in my ear.
戦場むく
Kuro
ろ
Ikusaba,
この学園に潜む16人目の高校生
the 16th student lying hidden somewhere in this school.
超高校級の絶望と呼ばれる女子高校
The one they call the ultimate despair.
生戦場むくろに気をつけて
Watch out for her. Uh-oh. Achievement unlocked. 4 by Gore. Really? Really?
戦場むくろ
Anyways, yeah, I have to cut the video there. I want to thank you for watching. Feel free to leave a comment. I hope you have yourself a good day, and this is Sweet Tooth signing off. Love you.